Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to Startup Summit 2021. It's great to see all of you here on a Saturday morning. Let's give a few minutes for the rest of the participants to join in. We have lots of amazing content for you today, so stay tuned and join all the upcoming keynote and panel sessions. You can also connect with everyone here using BetaCard. If you notice, we have QR codes on the reception page. You can either join the main KLSS 2021 group and share your digital cards with everyone, or join only the specific track you like to meet, like my people. After this, we will start with a welcome speech by Mr. Inbaraj Suppiah, the director of KLSS 2021. Join us for the next session in a few minutes. Till then, you can hang out at the lounge or chat with everyone on the main feed. Thank you and see you later.
Hi guys, sorry once again, welcome to KL Startup Summit 2021. Virtual edition, of course. I'm so happy to see all of you today, although virtually. Let's look at the chat. I want to see the chat messages. Can we look at the chat? Yeah, chat. Yes, that one. Let's look at the chat. All right, okay, let's switch again. Okay, guys, let's just give a few more minutes. People are still logging in. Hi, Roslan. All right, so I see your chat messages. Keep that going. I'm just giving it a few more minutes for people to start tuning in. I think some of the participants are having some issues logging in with Amit. We've checked with Amit. Hopefully, everyone will be able to join in soon. And we'll just give it a few more minutes. So while people are coming in, we have to start the session. So yes, so do put your messages in the chat so I know who's watching, right? Thank you so much for spending your weekend with us, and I believe you will appreciate the event we have put together for you. All right? Yes, Izwan, good morning. My name is Inbaraj, and I'm the director of the KL Startup Summit 2021. And it's been an exciting morning, and I can't wait to begin this event with you guys. And as I see people coming into the system, it's just very, it's a very good feeling, right? I hope you guys are excited as well. So as you may already know, after two great editions of the Cyberjaya Startup Summit in 2018 and 2019, we decided to rebrand this event to KL Startup Summit, and it was supposed to be held last year in 2022, right? Sorry, 2020. But we all know what happened in 2020. We had great, big plans to do a big physical summit in the heart of Kuala Lumpur for the early stage startup ecosystem. But life goes on, right? Innovation doesn't stop. Entrepreneurs, they don't stop, and startups got to start up. So, and here we are today at the KL Startup Summit 2021. All right, Ganesh, you managed to log in. Okay, so towards the end of last year, when things were still quite uncertain, I was reorganizing my plans for this year, and then that's when I shared some ideas with our friends from Microsoft Malaysia, and they immediately loved the idea of KLSS. And they thought, you know what, time to do something awesome for the startup ecosystem of Malaysia, especially the early stage. And they were fully on board to support this event. Then we kicked up a gear and, we put a plan into motion. I can tell you one thing, if you think it's not easy to pull off anything like this, right? It is definitely not easy trying to do this during a lockdown. Yeah, definitely a lot of challenges. But we soldiered on, and we managed to, I think, bring together a lot of friends from the ecosystem who are all with us today to put together, interesting content and interesting opportunities for startups and startup founders to help grow our early stage startup ecosystem. Right? All right. Yes, Roslan, very actively on the chat. I'm still watching your chat, guys, while I'm giving this speech. So anyway, I believe Malaysia needs more startups. And I think many of my friends who are also community builders and ecosystem builders, they strongly share this view, right? And all of us, from individuals, corporate sector, to all our government partners, I think we all have to together to make this happen. Recently, we saw the launch of the Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, designed to push Malaysia into a more digital nation, right? And the government alone can't do this. So, we all have to play a part. And I hope this summit will create a little spark in all of you to think bigger and, to grow and do more, of course, to grow this little startup ecosystem of ours into a more vibrant and more exciting space for everyone. And not only for us, for even, people in this region and even other startups, global startups who may want to come to Malaysia and set up shop here, so that we can definitely have a more vibrant system, right? Ecosystem. And as for today's program, we have a single track event on the main stage where we'll be hosting many interesting keynote sessions and panel sessions, right? And especially from our esteemed speakers such as Mr. K. Raman, the Managing Director of Microsoft Malaysia. We have Ms. Surina Shukri, the CEO of MDEC. We have Mr. Khalid Yashaya, the VP of JIG, and Mr. Noah Pepper. He's the APAC business lead at Stripe, and also Mr. Ganesh Mahindranathan, the head of innovation at RHB Banking Group. And that will be followed by some exciting panel sessions with the movers and shakers of our startup ecosystem. And you guys would have seen all the topics, the sessions, the tracks, and who are the panelists. And I'm sure that's why you're here today, to tune into all these amazing sessions, right? And if you want to see the full updated list, you can go to the website after this. All the speakers involved over the 2 days, day 2 today and day 3 tomorrow. It's all on the website, so you guys can check it out. And it's quite an amazing lineup we have for this 2-day session. Of course, yesterday we started day 1 with Microsoft Developers Day. We had amazing content for the whole day. That was done on Microsoft Teams the whole day, and we had keynotes and a lot of interesting panel sessions as well. And today is day 2, and tomorrow will be day 3. So 3 days of amazing content for you guys. And I'm super excited to join all the discussions over the 2 days, learn more from everyone, and I hope you guys are excited too. All right, who else is here? If you guys are at the session right now, do put your messages on the chat. I'm monitoring the chat while I'm speaking to you guys. Yes, Shubha, good morning. Good morning. Yes, it's great to see you guys here as well. All right. Okay, so anyway, I will also be moderating a session later, so you guys will see me on screen in the afternoon session. So that hopefully will be very exciting. And later in the afternoon, we also will be organizing 6 workshops, right, simultaneously from 3:30 onwards, and which we believe will be very useful to all of you. This is something different. Of course, usually we'll stick to just panel sessions and talks, but this time we want to do something different. So I really hope this will like the workshops, so that you can actually learn something very useful besides listening to talks and panel sessions, some skills as well. And we have some amazing workshops from some trainers on very interesting topics relevant to our startup ecosystem, of course. Hopefully you guys will find it very relevant to you. Another first this year, besides the main track with general ecosystem overview discussions, we also have created theme tracks, right? So that we can bring you more content from the ecosystem. Tomorrow you'll have the option to join 6 different tracks simultaneously. And we have tracks for health tech, law tech, fintech, mobility tech, and ed tech. We believe these spaces have seen a lot of interesting developments in the last 1 year, especially during this COVID situation. And we wanted to feature interest seekers and startups from this space so that they can share more about what they've been doing in this ecosystem, right? And we will also be hosting the Youth Wave Ideathon Finals. So we will be where the top 5 teams from the Ideathon that we did last week will be pitching at the final demo day for their top 3 prizes. So on Sunday, you guys can tune into that as well. We had some amazing ideas over 2 days. A lot of teams worked on all kinds of different business ideas, and we've selected the top 5 teams with the most interesting ideas to pitch tomorrow for their first top 3 prizes. So hopefully that's an interesting session for you guys. And tomorrow we also have our Shark Tank pitching session, right? For about 20 selected startups. We've only invited startups that we thought were ready for investment and they're very interesting. So we want to put them in front of our 4 potential 4 investment partners. And good luck to all of them as well. And I hope they do their best tomorrow, and hopefully they all get funded, right? And that's a very important thing for our startup ecosystem. So we want to make that happen for you guys. And we did put a lot of work in getting amazing speakers and panelists for this event. And for that, I want to say a huge thank you to all our content partners who really work hard to make these sessions possible. So we have friends, Dr. On Call, Law Asia 365, Alita, FAOM, SOCA Malaysia, Forward School, and Start Fund. And they've been curating all the various tracks and programs we have for you over these 3 days. And this event definitely won't be possible without the amazing support of all our sponsors. So I have to definitely mention all of them, right? So we have Microsoft Malaysia, of course, as the main sponsor of KL Startup Summit 2021. We have Stripe and RHB Bank as the gold sponsors. We have Magic, MDEC, Zero, Ampersand Advisory, Finex Capital, iPayMy, Tuas Capital, and Hive Southeast Asia as our supporting sponsors. And I also want to thank all our strategic partners, community partners, media partners, and also our official virtual event platform, Amit, of course, for all their support to help us make this happen. And as for all you entrepreneurs out there, especially those in the early stages who need a lot of support, this summit is dedicated for you guys. And I enjoy this summit and take this opportunity to learn and build your network. And I hope this will help you grow more as a startup entrepreneur. And in keeping with our theme, talk less, do more, I'd like to end my welcome speech here so that we can get on with the program. So we will return very soon after this with the first keynote of the day by Mr. K. Raman, the Managing Director of Microsoft Malaysia. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.